Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Good to see each and every one of you. Today, we are going to circle back to the Berkos Effects Third Stone Fuzz. The reason I wanted to do this is because when I originally did this demo, there was something up with the foot switch. Something went wrong, but I sent it back to Berkos and to Craig Berkos, and he fixed it and sent it back better than ever. To the point where I even asked him, like, did you do something? Did you tweak the circuit? It sounds way better. And he said to me, hey, here's the deal. I'm going to send you some batteries. These are the batteries that he sent me. He said he swears by these batteries for the Fuzz. They are ever ready, super heavy duty. These guys. So I don't know if this is the special sauce that Doyle Bramhall uses, or whoever in their Fuzzes, or Eric Johnson. All the people that are very, very uniquely suited to give us direction on what batteries to use in these Fuzzes, because their ears are way better than ours. But, or most, or at least me. So what I want to do is quickly run through it. We're going to go into the third stone, into the Two Rock Bloomfield. There is a single 57 on one of the 212 speakers. And then off camera, over this way, here, I have the Greer Lightspeed. I like stacking fuzz into overdrive. It just kind of smooths out the edges and makes it bigger. And I'm not a revelatory kind of preacher to you right now. This is something that people have been doing for a very long time. But we're going to tweak the fuzz, and then we'll add the overdrive in, just so you can see how much lift and how much cooler fuzz can be with overdrive. Which is hard to imagine because fuzz is already pretty damn cool. So let's do it. Here is the Strat straight into the Two Rock. Alright, I have a room mic today. I usually don't do this. I usually just close mic the cab, but I have a room mic in here because we want to pick up, I got this amp cranked. You can feel it's already breaking up a bit, right? So I have it in the first channel of this amp. I've got the gain about noon. So it's definitely biting, and that's what you want for a fuzz. You don't want a completely clean platform when you're running fuzz. You got to have a little behind it. So here we go. Let's go to the bridge pickup. We're going to stay in the bridge pickup world. Probably go to the neck just to show you how woofy you can get it to. But this is what Craig told me to do first. He's like, set everything at 3 o'clock. That's his favorite setting. We are in the experience bass mode. There's also an Axis mid mode. We'll switch that. That's a little bit bitier. The Axis compared to the experience is definitely more cutting and probably higher end stuff. So we'll tweak that. Not too much. I'm going to keep this video as short as I can. Here we go. Great tone. Basically what you have here too, I will say, is the wow, that purple light is really trippy. Look at that. Beep, 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 beep. So the volume is very usable to clean up your tone. This kind of is like a bass cut, so you know we'll tweak it just a tiny bit next right here, and then this is the fuzz. So here we go. Let's tweak the earth just so you can hear it. You can hear how great it cleans up. I've got the reverb up pretty high on the amp because I like when fuzz is big, and like that reverb tank in here is so great. Usually when I record through into Pro Tools too, like if I've really got to get the reverb up high in the room for it to translate well in here as well. So, all right, there's that. You heard that clean up pretty darn well. Let's put this back up to where it was, to where Craig likes it. Let's go. I'm going to show you the access, how much that changes the tonal quality. Here we go. Alright, so I hope that translates well to YouTube, because in the room you can really feel the brightness and the bitiness come forward when you flip on that axis switch. Now let me leave it on experience, and then I'm going to go back before and forth between the mid and bass toggle so you can hear that. All right, so you guys are going to have to tell me what you like in the comments below. Is it the experience with the mids and the bass? Or is it the axis with the mids and the bass, which we'll do right now. Let's start on the bass setting. There's so many great flavors of fuzz in here. It's just ridiculous. All right, so let's leave it. I'm going to leave it where it is within the axis mode with the bass toggle on. I'm going to leave all the controls where they are. Now, what we can do, actually really quick, let's do this. Let me just roll back the fuzz so you can hear how much fuzz is in this sucker. Pretty awesome. All right, now lastly, let's add in the Greer light speed. So here's the tone, bridge pickup, Strat, third stone, Two Rock, and then I'm gonna turn on the light speed. I'll let you know when I turn that on. rocking, pretty rocking. There is so much you can do with this fuzz pedal. Normally, typical fuzz face circuits, you've got like two knobs, right? So you've got your volume, you got your fuzz. This thing is so tweakable, and what's really beautiful about that is, and I'll have to do this, I have a new guitar coming soon with humbuckers. And I'll have to go back and maybe do something with humbuckers with all my fuzz pedals to show you just how different, tonally speaking, things can bloom between single coils and humbuckers. It's just crazy, and this pedal is just so versatile. Regardless of what your rig is, you can dial it into the room with these toggle switches to make things brighter, more tacky. It's a great fuzz pedal. Craig's still making them, so you can order fuzzes still. If you can find them on the used market, which is what I did years ago when I bought this, it's a good option, but it's an amazing fuzz pedal. I mean, I don't know how many fuzz pedals I have now because I've been collecting them over the past 4 or 5 years just because I got really into it. I think that's what happens with some people with fuzz is you get to be a fuzz junkie and you're constantly trying to like find new circuits and between zonks and, tone benders and fuzz faces and all that stuff. It's a fun journey, and this one is one of my faves in my collection, so I wouldn't sleep on it, y'all. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.